Welcome ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on general manager mode for episode 3, I believe, if I remember correctly. Episode 3 of the mid-tier superstars and downwards only general manager mode. So none of the high popularity, high superstars, only the mid-table downwards we are going forward. If you haven't already, guys, do subscribe to the channel. It is completely free and you can change your mind down the line. But other than that there, ladies and gentlemen, we are jumping into GM mode. So I think we are on Backlash. So let's jump into the game of Smackdown vs. Raw 2007. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, before we jump into Backlash pay-per-view and I'll show you what I've done, I want to show you all the rivalries, champions, and the Power 25 before. I think I can do the 25, I can't remember. Before we go into Backlash and see if we can actually defeat SmackDown with the ratings. But so far, the world title opportunity here for Lashley and Nitro is still going strong. And then obviously we've got the short one over here with David versus Goliath for the Intercontinental Championship in Mark Henry and Chavo. Then we've got the GM kiss-up, which is the Rebel Dragon going through the ranks with Chris Masters as his rivalry. Then we've got the women's of the injury revenge, which is Melina injury back and fighting for the title. And then obviously humiliation would be Shelton Benjamin and Gregory Helms. So those are the rivalries that are going strong going into Backlash, which I'm proud of because considering it's mid-tier only, it's not that bad. Obviously showing you the current champions. Johnny Nitro is the WWE champion, also the World Tag Team champion with Joey Mercury. Shelton Benjamin is the Intercontinental Champion now. I thought Mark Henry and Chavo was, but I realised I changed that up a little bit, so that's fine by me. And then Melina is the Women's Champion, which I'm not surprised, because I don't mind that, to be honest. And finally, looking at the Power 25, the only Raw superstar in the top 5 is Nitro and Melina, which obviously, because Melina is a tag team with him, that is why it's like that. But I will change it up a little bit down the line. So either these men here could potentially become a Raw superstar, we never know. But JBL is the World Heavyweight Champion, which I am surprised about. Not really, I'm joking. But yeah, the Raw Power top 15 is Nitro, Lashley, and Shelton Benjamin up here with Paul Burchill in the frame as well. Interesting. I like to see that. This is why I was quite impressed with the mid-tier only, because it is superstars that you don't expect to be there, if that makes sense. So this is going to be interesting. So after Backlash, there will be new rivalry. Actually, no, not after Backlash. The one after that, I think it's no, not Unforgiven. Unforgiven? I could be Unforgiven, but I will be changing up the rivalries there. So without further ado, guys, let's jump straight in to Backlash. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. We have Backlash right here, right now in Kansas City. Unfortunately, because I'm trying to make this series go quickly as possible, I know we won't be watching any matches until WrestleMania. So I do apologize if you see some matches, but this is the career mode that I want to do, and we are going through it all as quickly as possible because we've got to do 3 shows in 1 recording. So without further ado, let's simulate. First matchup, newly required Lance Cade defeats Paul Burchill in a singles match. Interesting, if you haven't already noticed, I have done 2 new recruits, which I feel like it's going to be a game changer in my personal opinion. But first matchup, Lance Cade beats Paul Burchill, which I'm good with. Match number 2, Trevor Murdoch, newly required Trevor Murdoch defeats the Boogeyman, which, since those two have just come in and won both their matches, I'm going to give them a World Tag Team Championship opportunity at some point down the line. But they need to earn it through my other tag teams. So match number 2, Trevor Murdoch beats the Boogeyman. Oh, interesting. Match number 3, the World Tag Team Championships were defended, and Kane and Big Show are the new World Tag Team Champions, which is fantastic if I'm honest, because that means Johnny Nitro can concentrate with the world's title picture, which I hoped to do anyway. Match number 4, it is a submissions match for the Women's Championship, and Trish Stratus defeats Melina and I think retains the Women's Championship. No, she becomes the new Women's Champion. So I just realised Melina was the champion. So that's interesting. Match number 5. It was a Battle Royale match for the Intercontinental Championship with Gregory Helms, Shelton Benjamin, Chavo Guerrero, Mark Henry, Chris Masters, and the Rebel Dragon in the mix, remember? And Chavo Guerrero becomes the new Intercontinental Champion. So basically winning it back from originally when he first held it. So that's interesting and very good. And the main event, has Bobby Lashley become the new World Heavyweight Champion, or has Johnny Nitro retained it? Bobby Lashley is the brand new WWE champion, defeating Johnny Nitro, who had 2 matches tonight. So that's good. So that means I can rest Johnny Nitro a little bit so he can stay in the picture, because I feel like I've done their rivalry until the next pay-per-view as well, which it could be SummerSlam if I'm really honest, but we'll see. But let's see what the fan support have said this time around. Here we go. Fan change. Raw. Wow. 850,000. That is remarkable. But I've just realized there's a few things that's not good here. Backlash was enjoyed by fans around the world. The preceding hype that had been built up in the main event was tremendous. The match did not disappoint either, as Bobby Lashley prevailed in an exciting ending, becoming the new WWE champion. That is. The rest of the show was also phenomenal, as the pay-per-view received a show rating of 4.0 stars. That's good though. Injury. Not to worry yet. The trainers have reported that Mark Henry has suffered a minor injury. This injury will prevent from competing, but it's not recommended that they are to take it easy for a while. The doctor gave the diagnosis of a strained tendon and has cleared the superstar to compete, so I may give him a rest. One will expire in 1 week. General manager let the contract run down. Weak reasons. Lance Cade had just signed for the free agency to Raw, and then Bobby Lashley becomes the new WWE champion. That is good. So let's have a look at the ratings of Backlash. Woo, what a well-built show, apart from match number 4. So 2-star, 2-star, 3.5 2.5 star, 3 star. So the women's could go up the card, and then this one was a 2.5 and then a 4. That is great, you know. I'm happy with that. 100% happy with that. Fan support. Look at that. Raw jumps to the top because we are the greatest brand of all time. Right then, let's change to see the popularity. So nearly 80 popularity for Bobby Lashley, which is good. Not Johnny Nitro's fatigues got higher, so I need to check all their fatigues. So 70 and 70, which is good. 68, and everyone else 33 now. Rebel Dragon, which is good. He's rising considering he was what, a 25. Brilliant. But let's look at the fatigue. So if I give Nitro, Chavo Guerrero, and Mark Henry a night off, yeah, because he's got a minor injury. So if I keep Mark Henry's popularity going while he's off the screen, and then the fatigues can go down slowly, that could be an indication and a good thing there, if I'm honest there, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see on that one. Let's have a look at what Raw's superstars are saying. Smackdown. Wow, so Smackdown has a popularity of 81, which is Carlito. Interesting. And Booker T, JBL, Ric Flair, Kennedy. They have quite a few superstars on higher popularities, didn't they? That is very interesting. Booker T on a big contract as well with Tor Wilson, Hardcore Holly. Very interesting, that one. Right then, our rivalries here, right, ladies and gentlemen. These ones will still keep going. I have no problems with that. I need to give Chavo Guerrero a new thing, but I feel like I'm going to do a short rivalry, which is tag teams. So that's going to be our new short rivalry, because those two deserve to have a title shot, considering they both won at Backlash, which I'm fine with, so that's not a problem. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, obviously we got these ones that are still going to be going as the rivalries are still going on, which is good. The new rivalries is going to be no respect for Trevor Murdoch, Lance Cade, Big Show, and Kane, like we originally agreed with. Also, Chavo Guerrero, Mark Henry, and Paul Burchill's going to be in the mix for the Intercontinental Championship now, because Mark Henry's going to be injured. So I'm going to keep this rivalry going, as well as this rivalry going, to have Nitro go down a little bit. So Lashley can have a celebration for winning the title, even though no one likes him. And then obviously Mickie James is going to come back in the mix and face Trish Stratus in a long, hungry challenger rivalry, like the old days, which I liked that rivalry as we speak. Anyway, so without further ado, let's go with the night after Backlash for Monday Night Raw. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we have rested a few superstars for this week's Monday Night Raw. We're going to simulate, and it's already been simulated. So match number 1, Rebel Dragon beats Chris Masters in the Master Lock Challenge once again, because Chris Masters is still not happy with the Rebel Dragon. So without further ado, that is another win for the Rebel Dragon, which could boost his popularity and become a brand new champion down the line at some point. Match number 2, Shelton Benjamin continues with his rivalry with Gregory Helms, and he defeats him once again. Can't remember how many rivalry matches they've had, but at the end of the day, Shelton Benjamin has defeated Gregory Helms, so this is magnificent. Because I'm trying to make Shelton Benjamin go up the cards and become world champion, if that makes sense. So, match number 3, Trevor Murdoch and Lance Cade defeat the new tag team champions in Kane and Big Show. So that gives them the opportunity to become new champions. I like the sound of that, if I'm honest. Match number 4, Paul Burchill's put himself in the frame for the Intercontinental Championship, like I said, against Chavo Guerrero, because I'm resting Mark Henry because he is injured right now. Match number 5, Melina with Mickie James defeats Trish Stratus. That means Mickie James got involved, and that's where their rivalry starts. use my knowledge there, which is perfect. And then final match, Bobby Lashley, after his win for the WWE Championship against Johnny Nitro, aka John Morrison, defeats Joey Mercury as his tag team partner. Now, Joey Mercury may leave this brand. We do not know yet, so keep that in mind. So I think SmackDown may have won this week's fan change, but we'll have a look and see. At the end of the day, yeah, SmackDown, cool. 50th. At the end of the day, I still got 8,000 ahead, so that's going to be interesting. So, straight away, Chavo Guerrero's got a minor injury, a strained quadricep. We have to look at the emails to see how long he's going to be out for, but hopefully not for too long. Chris Masters can't pull out a victory in there. That's his 5th loss in a row, sadly. Still champion, Kid Cash. What champion is he? The champion has remained the title. Oh, Cruiserweight champion. Fair enough. That's good. Ric Flair came out in mind with a win. Good. And then Bobby Lashley is victorious this past week. There's a lot of factors influencing how long the superstar will be able to keep winning matches. Higher moral, training hard, recovery properties, la-di-da-di-da. Not too bad this time around, if I'm honest, ladies and gentlemen. But let's have a look at what the actual ratings were to see where we went downhill. Right then, so reports showed that I did well on the first match, but the second match should have gone to the 4th match rating. But I did well here with these 2 matches, which I'm quite happy about, and that is fantastic. So let's have a look at what SmackDown did. So on the blue brand, they did no match 1, but they did a well-built show. Vito actually won. Wow, okay. Psycho, fair enough. Umaga, Big Flair, JBL, Lita, yeah. Okay, not too bad then. It's going to be interesting. They're in Ireland as well, so interesting, this one. This looks better. Power 25 now. Bobby Lashley is number 1 from 9th to number 1 as a W champion, which is perfect. I could try and trade for Carlito, and then this could be a good rivalry with these two, but I'm not going to do that yet. And same with Booker T, but I'm not going to do that as of yet. So as you can see, Shelton Benjamin is up in the ranks here for the WWE Championship. It's unfortunate that the women's are in the same boat. Chavo's up there as well. Is the Rebel Dragon moved up? No, the Rebel Dragon has moved down from his last spot. Interesting. But Paul Burchill can go for the Intercontinental Championship, which is good. Very interesting there. Right, so Chavo Guerrero has a minor quadriceps strain, so it'll be 4 weeks. Take it easy. I think that rivalry may go downhill. Right then, here, ladies and gentlemen, the GM kiss-up has gone to sour. I'm going to change this rivalry right here. And then we're going to do Ungrateful Rookie. Going to be the Rebel Dragon. Now it's going to be Joey Mercury, because Mercury's not happy because he's got involved with Bobby Lashley. Going to do that to vengeance. So that's our new rivalry right there, ladies and gentlemen. Right then, so we look at the roster. He's unsatisfied. I've loosed every week. More, how about a little GM intervention? So may put him in a tag team to see if he can win. Everyone else is happy though, which is the benefit of the doubt. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we have done Monday Night Raw for the final week, which is in Ireland, May the 6th. So let's simulate. And Joey Mercury defeats the Rebel Dragon. Interesting. That's not a good start for the Rebel Dragon. He's going to lose popularity there. But he has had an interview space. So he's going to be an interview of, is this a potential rivalry? And he'll be like, yeah, da-da-da-da-da, and so on and so forth. Match number 2. Chris Martis and the Boogeyman defeats the Paul Burchill, which is good because that means he can be content now because he's won a match now, which is fan-bloody-tastic. And that's what I wanted them to win so they could be happy. Big Show defeats Trevor Murdoch on one-on-one match. And that means Lance Cage beat Kane. So that's one apiece there. So they're on the verge of could becoming new tag team champions. We never know. Mickey James with Melina defeats Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus is slowly going downhill. And then the main event, aka the Hurt Business or former Hurt Business, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin defeats Johnny Nitro and Gregor Helms, because I've written Nitro, but then I thought, no, I'm going to play him in this one because I need to. So I think SmackDown won again, but it's a slow rebuild. Remember, at pay-per-views, I can go all out, but we have to see where this has taken us. Rumors. Oh, SmackDown. Okay, they've done rumors. Okay. 107. I remember that next time SmackDown. SmackDown General Manager is recording and guaranteed a better show than Raw this week. The Raw fans tune in to check it out, and quite a convincing speech by the General Manager gave. What a bastard. Shelton Benjamin celebrating their recent victory. Good. New champion, new Cruiserweight champion for SmackDown. Interesting. Carlito and Booker T are their tag team golds. Good. And then Finlay come out in one task of mine and win in a backstage brawl. Interesting. Obviously, I'm slowly trying to get the fatigues down to go hard again, so let's look at their rating compared to mine. Interesting here. Okay, right. So, SmackDown had a well-built show. Very perfect. They had a tag team as the final match. Finlay beating Kennedy. JBL loses. Okay, Psychosis and Kid Cash. Nice. Vito and William Regal. So they signed Regal. Interesting. And then Matt Hardy. Okay. Very strange there for this, ladies and gentlemen. But Raw. Well, okay. Well-built show. I'll take a well-built show. It's what I wanted to do anyway. Well-built show. So I'll take it. Nothing wrong with that. We'll take it. So looking at the fan support, I'm still ahead by 590,000 viewers, which take that any day of the week. So I'm not fussed with that. Right. I have 3 superstars content now. So I've been losing every week. And then thanks for the rest. I'm ready to get back on the show now. Good. That's a good start. We're going to put Mark Henry against Paul Burchill then. I'm going to have... Because Chavo is still healing, I believe. Yeah, 3 weeks. So give him one more rest and he should be fine. If they get injured, then I'm going to get rid of them, of course. So everyone else is content. Who's 32 is going down. Okay, so that is not too shabby Alonso, if I'm honest. Rivalries. A rivalry has just ended. What rivalry is it? Oh, it's the tag team one. I'll put that back up there and I'll make it longer for you guys. Don't you worry about that one. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave it on this screen here. I know you can't see the women's champion, but you know it's Trish Stratus. Those are my champions for the final part of this episode right here. Our next Monday Night Raw will be in Green Bay, Wisconsin. But anyway, so we got our WWE champion Bobby Lashley, who I wanted as my champion originally anyway. And then we got Kane and Big Show as our World Tag Team, Chavo Guerrero Intercontinental, and then Trish Stratus as our Women's Champion. So if you have enjoyed this episode here, ladies and gentlemen, do subscribe to the channel. It would be highly appreciated. And at the end of the day, it is free. The pop-up will be here. So at the end of the day, this is going to be the end of the episode. So if you have enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe down below like I've said, and also check out my Twitch channel. I'll stream every Wednesday and Friday for your faces. And until then, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in the next episode of The General Manager on Friday evening. Until then, have a lovely day. Peace.
Look, fairy's an enemy, I'm trying to leave a legacy. Loads of old friends got killed off from my jealousy. More time I hope they reminisce and just remember me. But till that day comes, I must stay sipping on this Hennessy. Cause right now, everything is moving backwards. See your success, see they greeted it with laughter. So right now, you can keep all of the drama. Cause I'ma get W's before, during and after.